Okay, this is the new subtopic which is velocity atau dalam bahasa Melayunya adalah halaju. Okay, so let's see what is velocity. Okay, first instantaneous velocity V, okay, atau small letter V ni adalah halaju lah, is the rate of change of displacement with respect to time. So maksudnya halaju ataupun velocity ni adalah kadar perubahan sesaran berkadar dengan masa T kamu, okay? So the formula is given by V equal to ds over dt. Ds over dt ni maksudnya you have to differentiate lah. Kita kena bezakan dia. Okay, second, velocity is a vector quantity. So sama macam displacement. It is a vector quantity where you have both magnitude and direction. Okay. So kita tengok balik kepada this diagram. So when you have a particle, this particle, and this is your point O. Let's say if the particle moving from the left to the right, daripada kiri ke kanan, kita kata dia ada positive direction. Okay, and when it has a positive direction, it will also has positive velocity. So kalau dia bergerak dari kiri menuju ke kanan, you have positive velocity. But when you are moving from the right towards the left, bergerak dari kanan ke kiri, so your velocity is negative. Okay, so you have negative velocity. And okay, the last one, when a particle is instantaneous at rest, it has a zero velocity. So apa maksud dia at rest ni? Maksud dia dalam keadaan rehat ataupun dalam keadaan pegun, statik. Dia tidak bergerak. At rest, dia masih dekat O. So kalau dia tidak bergerak, meaning there is no velocity. We call it as zero velocity. Halaju sifar, halaju kosong. Okay. So I hope you are clear with velocity. It is a rate of change of displacement, what you have learned before, with respect to t. So you need to, how to find v, the velocity is, you need to differentiate s with respect to t. Okay, this is the single formula. Okay, let's see the example. Example 1, a particle moves in a straight line, its displacement s in meter from a fixed point O at time t second is given by this formula. So you are given this displacement formula. Find the initial velocity of the particle. So dia minta kamu cari initial velocity. Initial velocity maksudnya halaju permulaan dia. So of the particle. So apa maksud dia halaju permulaan? So halaju permulaan meaning that your initial kan, your t equal to 0. So you need to find what is the v bila t kamu adalah 0. So kita ada diberikan the formula of the displacement, which is this one. So from this formula, you can find your v, velocity, by differentiating s with respect to t. So you need to differentiate this one. Differentiate 90, you get 9. You differentiate t square, you get 2t. So you get an equation for your velocity. Now, since you already have this one, you can substitute. The question asks you to find the initial velocity. So you know that initial velocity, the time t is equal to 0. Okay, time t equal to 0. So you need to substitute this t equal to 0 into this. Okay, the t is equal to 0. So when you substitute, you get your v equal to 9. Yang tinggal cuma 9. So that is this 9 is actually your initial velocity. So how do you write down your velocity? Your velocity is 9 meter per second. Halaju dia mesti ada per second ni. S per second. Okay. 9 meter per second. And then for B, the velocity of the particle when it is at 52 meter to the right. 52 meter to the right of O. Meaning dia adalah positive. Dia positive. So we know that the displacement 52 meter to the right. Okay, sasaran dia adalah 52, positive. S equal to 52. So, you have this one, 90 plus t square, you equalkan dengan 52. So, again, you need to find what is your t, kan? Using the quadratic equation. So, you have 2t. One is equal to 4, another one is negative 13. Remember, the time or t is always positive. So, this one we won't consider the negative answer. So, we only take this one. The time equal to 4. Dia kata find, but this is only the time. You haven't find the velocity yet. Tapi you dah ada dia punya t, kan? So, you need to use back the formula, which is this formula. Kan? Guna balik ke dalam sini. So, bila t equal to 4, you kan masuklah dalam ni. 9 plus 2t. This is actually your t, kan? Your t. So, you have 17. So, this 17 is actually your v. So, how do you write down your v? 17 meter per second. Okay. So, that's it for example 1. Let's see the second example. A particle start moving in a straight line from a fixed point O. Okay, its velocity v meter per second is given by this one. Okay, for this second equation, dia bagi formula untuk v pula. Tadi dia bagi formula untuk s, where t is the time second after passing through O. Find the maximum displacement of the particle. Now you need to find S. You need to find your S. S tu berapa? Okay. So, you are given this formula V equal to 20 minus 4T. So, kalau tahu tadi, untuk cari V, we know that to find V, you need to differentiate the S with respect to T, kan? So, now you want to find S. Meaning that you have to integrate V. So, macam mana kita mau dapat S? Kita integrate both side. Integrate V. dt ni boleh bawa ke sebelah. V dt bawa ke sebelah. Then equal to integration of ds. So that you can get your S. Okay. Integrate dengan differentiate, you akan dapat the original one. So, it's become integration of V dt. Okay. That is how you find your S. This is how you find this. Okay. Okay. So, now you already know how to find your displacement. S equal to integration of V dt. So, you just need to plug in what is your V. V is actually this one, kan? 20 minus 4t with respect to dt. So, sekarang you need to integrate there. Kamirkan this one. Integrate 20, you get 20t. Integrate 4t, you get 2t square plus c. Remember, you will always have c because this is indefinite integral. Okay. Okay. Dia kata since the particle start from point O. So, dia kata start from point O. S equal to 0 and T also equal to 0. Sebab bila dia di point O, maksud dia masih static. So, time dia berada dekat O tu adalah bersamaan dengan T equal to 0. And the displacement also equal to 0. So, bila you substitute this whole thing into this, kan? 20 times 0 minus 20 times 0 square plus C. Yang tinggal cuma C equal to 0. So, you have this formula. Formula yang baru adalah yang ini. Okay. Without the C lah. Okay. At maximum displacement. Kalau maximum displacement maksudnya ds dt equal to 0. Okay. Remember bila maximum displacement maksudnya ds dt equal to 0. Bila kita bila kita differentiate ni, dia akan dapat 0. So, you know that ds over dt is actually equal to v. Based on this, kan? Based on this. Equal to v. So, ini just bawa turun 0. So, what is your v? You substitute lah. Your v is 20 minus 4t. equal to 0. So rearrange again, you get your t equal to 5. Okay, okay, now you tahu dah. The sasaran tu adalah maksimum pada t equal to 5. Okay, you will get maximum displacement when the t equal to 5. So again, you need to differentiate it again. D square over dt square. Kita kena differentiate dia lagi sekali untuk tengok whether dia positif or negatif, whether dia ke kiri atau ke kanan. So bila kita differentiate ds over dt, ini kan yang ini kamu dah differentiate sekali, differentiate lagi kali kedua, you get negative for t, which is negative. Okay, hence the maximum displacement is 20. Kita boleh kata maximum displacement is by using this formula yang ini 20 times t, t kamu adalah 5 minus 2 times t again. So this is your 50 meter. Itulah dia punya displacement, maximum displacement. Okay, so that's it for velocity. You will have more subtopic in velocity which will be covered next week. So for this week we only cover displacement up until velocity, half of the velocity subtopics. Okay, the second half will be covered next week. Okay, just for your info, all the diagrams and examples that I have explained before are taken from this book. So credit to this book. Anything you may refer to this Access Additional Mathematics. That's all. Thank you.